Yes, anything My Little Pony. Today we are back with Persona 5 Royal. Hopefully this time we can actually beat that pesky little house we've been trying to the last couple of dang times. Sorry I haven't been online, everybody, in a while. It's been a chaotic couple of weeks. But I should be back with a lot more videos, and let's see what kind of fun we can have today. After I get through all this bullshit first. Now, fair warning, I have not played it since I played last time with you guys, so... That's new. Alright, that dumb thing. Da 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 da. You'll get a lot of these when you play this game. You'll get a lot of those type of text messages. Sorry, again, it's been a long week. Or a couple weeks.
Welcome to the Velvet. I thought about resuming our previous What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
My thoughts is this. Where did you get the big nose? I mean, you know, I figured you being nosy and all, but still.
Ah, glad to. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, today, you entered a... Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We...
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the full persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
As long as they don't start saying, I pity the fool, we're good.
Alright.
Sorry guys, if I'm going back pretty fast, I've already seen all this. I have played Persona 5, the original, so...
Well, you will understand it all in due time.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost in
Well, somebody woke up with a bad side of the crib.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play in a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Okay, quiet down.
Man, you still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more. All right.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
Sorry. Hey, are you all right? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
He'll pay soon enough.
All right, let's resume the match.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were... Let's look for the faces we saw. I'll be sure to find someone to... Oh, you're coming with me, too. The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D. So let's start from... That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issue. Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that...
You too, Sakamoto? What do you got? It's from practice.
Kamoshida did it. Look, I ain't gonna... Just tell us about how Kamoshida...
I'm not. You guys are
Don't try and hide it. Whoa,
This is Please, leave me alone.
all right, that's enough. That injury ain't normal. And crap, if we keep going at this pace, the ball... Guess that... I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the class. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in... He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this, folks.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who cares? Get lost, loser. I can't do it.
Can I talk to you for... It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about...
What do you want with...
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. You're all buddy...
This has nothing to do with you.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back...
Behind my... What's that supposed to mean?
You would...
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so... She's been like that since middle school. Anyways, that's not what we... I had no luck on mine. Did anything like... Huh? Special co... True. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second? Sakamoto?
Sounds like a personal problem there, little
Come
missy.
on. Kamoshida's been You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly. What are you talking about? We saw him spike you today. That was just... Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for... Didn't the principal tell you... Just don't get in the... All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us any. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any. Get with the program.
Yes, sir. That asshole. He's gonna pay for this. There's no point. Huh? Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. Principal, our parents, they all know. This has gotta... Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help? Damn it. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys.
Shouldn't you be heading to...
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you...
It's probably just my part. Shiho.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Today won't work. Sorry.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's
Serious?
I heard people saw them in his car to...
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
What? Oh. Huh? Could you be that this might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you. Good. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her look. Sorry. Anyway,
Damn it. All of them kept saying the same shit. Kamoshida had to have told them. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him. I know. But, seriously, no way I'm gonna get... Can you think of... Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be... You got any other... So you want to tell him about the... What do we... The king? I didn't think of that. Is there any meaning to...
I finally...
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping me.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what... It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to out... Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape.
That aside, why can't...
How should I...
You hearing this? This is no time to be joking around!
You guys are having a rough time of this,
Shut!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like...
I just heard a meow somewhere near here.
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two?
Looks like...
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about...
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Here, stick it in your...
Hey! How dare you treat... Don't be so...
Enough of... You said you know how we can do...
It has to do with what this guy was talking about.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida... He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his... Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down...
That's amazing!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the...
By stealing the treasure held within. I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you.
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we own the will to sleep.
What are you...
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So,
They might die!
will you listen to every...
Would their death be...
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think? For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this...
That's not the... If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better...
I'll come back later. Make sure...
I have a capture card, but that takes all the fun out of interacting with all you fun folks.
Come on.
To answer your question, I do not have the time to do a capture card, and nor do I have the time to actually edit it on my computer. That's how it ruined it. Riku.
Will you please give it a rest? Wait, what? That's not what you promised. This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's... Wait, were you... Haven't you heard of... No, I was at... So...
Ain't got that ton of time there, Riku.
It's nothing at all. Nothing.
I'm going to enjoy kicking the fuck out of Kamoshida's ass. Well, at least they make it easy to follow her.
Stop following! Why? What the... I don't have anything... It was just an...
Thank you very much!
You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, she was my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not
What should you do? Let me kick his ass. Now.
What? Huh? You're so weird. Usually everyone just... Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking that you... kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong. You're the same in that regard. Maybe Is there really no... I wish you'd just, like, forget about... As if something like that... I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well...
Suzu, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. He's in the PE faculty.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well...
On.
You're late. We're... Just don't come running to me when you get arrested. By the way, you haven't been hanging... Huh. Well, they've got to be pretty strange to... Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Seriously, think about how I... Hey, in the future, try not to come back so damn late.
So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers. There are three the National Diet is legislative, the Cabinet is executive, and this division of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
Have you made up your mind? No matter how much thinking you do,
Did I just...
Meow!
Could that rumored cat be somewhere nearby? Settle down! We're in the middle of an important lecture.
If you only knew,
Enough! This is a classroom!
Sorry, everybody, for the long haul, but we had my controller started to die on me. I had to go get my other one.
Shiha? For real? Come on, let's go.
Hey! Stay in your seat!
No way! Huh? Is she gonna commit suicide?
It's Suzui! Shia Suzui!
Huh? Suzui-san? Let's go look.
Just let everybody know on this one, please, if you have a small constitution toward this. Never mind.
Calm down! Back to your seats!
No! Shio!
Hey, what's going on?
no way we're gonna get... Come on, let's try...
Hey, what the hell? Let me through.
Class is still in session.
Shio.
What the hell's...
We need someone to go with her. Are there any I'm not in charge of...
Oh, we should leave this.
Please hurry.
I'm sorry.
Shio? Huh? No!
Volleyball team.
Return to your class.
That guy. Hey, what? We're gonna make him talk.
Teachers, return to your classrooms for the time being. Please do not let any students go home.
Hey, look, it's Jabba the Hutt.
Why'd you run like that? I didn't run. She jumped and tried to kill herself! He's right. We ain't trying to get you busted. We won't say you talked to you. She was called out by Miss... Wait, what? I was called by him a number of times too. It wasn't just me or Suzui either. He'd nominate someone when he was in a bad mood and hit them. Cheetah seemed really irritated that day.
Whew.
I bet Sakamoto's going to find Mr. Kamoshida's probably in the PE faculty office on the second floor. He went into the PE...
Really?
Huh?
You bastard!
What are you talking?
Don't! Please!
That is a...
What you did wasn't coach.
What did you...
You ordered me to call Suzui here. I can only imagine what you did to her.